Hello everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. And as you can see, we are going to be building a working chair slash couch slash whatever you really want to sit on inside of Minecraft using a command block. And as you can see, I'm sitting on my couch from my 10 secret decorations video. I have a link to that video in the description below if you have not seen it. Now, for people that don't have command blocks yet or choose not to use command blocks because they're sticking with the Xbox One edition, for better 4 years now, I've been showing how to build decorations such as these. So it's very easy to build a working chair. I've shown it a million times because I do decoration builds all the time. So what you want to start off by doing for people that aren't going to be doing command blocks, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial. Break down a block, place a soul sand block, place any block above that with a rail and a minecart, and then let that minecart fall into place. Now, the reason why we're using a soul sand block is because now the minecart can't fall out of that block. So as you see, it's stuck in there. Next up, we place in a chair or a staircase next to it, and then just push it right into place, and boop, there you go. Some working seating. I've been doing this for a very, very long time with all of my decoration builds and everything like that, so I'm pretty accustomed to doing that one over and over and over. So here's a little outside area of one. I built one out here as well, so boop. I'm sitting inside my chair right here, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I gotta say. The only difference is PC commands are different from, Pocket Edition, Xbox. So basically the Better Together update, which mashes Windows 10, Pocket Edition, Xbox, PS4, all into one little lump sum of Minecraft. The commands are different than PC. So I had to go with a alternative route to make my chair work, but it works pretty well. Works pretty well, and it's pretty quiet because I used a horse. So let's go ahead, and basically what we're going to start off by doing is giving ourselves a command block like always. Press right on your D-pad and then just do /give @self command block. As you can see right there at the bottom, it says it. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab my command block real quick, and there we go. I have my command block. So next up, you want to figure out where you want your seat to go. You can put it anywhere now. This thing works north, south, east, or west. Doesn't matter which direction you face it in, because I use a certain method to make it work in any sort of direction. So let's say I want mine to go right here. So first things first, before we start this off, like always in all of my command block tutorial videos, I always say go to settings, go over to game, head on down from game, and then go over to where cheats are and show coordinates. So this will make any command block tutorial videos a ton easier. So as you see, my position is now shown at the top left hand corner. If I move back and forth, it changes. We are going to need that. So we're going to dig down 3 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, anywhere in your world where you're going to have your chair, dig down 3 blocks from it, and then write down that coordinate where we just dug down. Make sure you write that coordinate down. It's the only coordinate we're going to need for this entire build, but we need it. So yours is going to be different. Mine is negative 112 1502. So mine pretty much is, my X is negative 112, my Y is 1, and my Z is 502. So we're going to need that position. Make sure you write yours down. Then we're just going to jump up 1 and place our command block right down there. Next up, dig out a 3x3 area around your command block. And now, pretty much wherever you're going to have your chair facing, I'm going to have mine facing, I guess, the same way. But you can face it any which way you want. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and just dig down 2 more blocks so I can see my command block once I'm done building this entire thing. Next up, we're going to just take out a few blocks. We're going to need a staircase of your coloring. I'm going to go ahead and just use maybe acacia wood this time. And let's just use a block of, just a different block so we can find out where our command block is in case we lose it. So let's go ahead and place a different block right above our command block right here. That's so we know our command block is in that position. Now, like I said, make sure you know which way you want to face your stair. So I want to sit on my chair facing this way right here. Now, how this all works is so it can work in any sort of direction, north, south, east, or west on your map, is we're going to be using a boat that will make the horse face the exact way you want your chair to be facing. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and take out a boat. There we go. There we go. Now, before we place in our boat, don't just place your boat in like this. Make sure you're on the backhand side of whatever seat you're placing in. So you want to see the back of your seat, and then we're going to place our boat in right underneath it. Now, you want this thing as centered as possible, and you also have to be able to place a block right behind your boat once you place it in. So I'm going to place my boat right here. Let's see. I want to get it as centered as possible. That's okay, whatever. I don't want to go too crazy with it. And then next up, you should be able to place a block right behind your boat. If you're not able to do that, if you're not able to place that block right behind your boat, then you have to break the boat and try again. You have to be able to place the block right behind the boat, just like so. Next up, we're going to go ahead and place in our horse. So break out these 2 sides or these 2 sides. Really doesn't matter. Highly recommend taking out a sword. Recommend taking out a sword because I've had sometimes where my horse just starts to walk in a direction and just doesn't stop. He decides to just never stop moving. So I know you don't want to kill a horse, but you might have to. So place them off any side. If you opened up both the sides, you can place them off any side and then just push them into the boat. Once he gets near that boat, he should go right into it. So boop, there we go. Now it's time to tame our horse. So just get onto him and just wait till he gets tamed. So Oh, look at that. Easy horse. I've had horses where it took like 10 times. But I mean, what horse really wants to become a chair, right? I mean, I know I don't want to become a chair. So our horse is now tamed. As you can see, it looks like I am sitting in my seat. But now we want to make this horse invisible so we can no longer see him. And it looks like we're just sitting inside a chair. So to do that, all we have to do is come back down to our command block that we put in before. Enter our command block, go into our command block input. Let me actually make it wider. There we go. And we're going to type out this exact thing. So we're going to type out effect, or you can do /effect. It really doesn't matter. So effect, space, at E. So that's everything, at everyone. So entities, players, it will just affect everything. And then we're going to put in a bracket, X equals, then we're going to put in our coordinate that we wrote down at the beginning. So whatever coordinate you wrote down, so our X is going, mine X is going to be 112, comma, my Y is going to be 1, comma, and my Z is going to equal 502. Those were my X, Y's, and Z's. You should have yours written down, and yours should look different, but it should be the same setup. X equals and comma, Y equals and comma, Z equals and comma. Then we're at the end, we're going to put comma, and then for the range, we're going to make it equal 1, and then add another bracket. So X, Y, and Z, and the range is going to be 1. Next up, we're going to press space, and we're going to type out invisibility. There's going to be 5 eyes. Invisibility is funny. I don't know. It's just funny to me. So invisibility. Invisibility 2. Sorry. Invisibility. So yeah, there's a lot of eyes in invisibility. So type out invisibility, then space 1. That will set it to a 1 second tick. 1 tick, whatever it is in Minecraft. That will make it so the horse will non-stop be hit when invisibility. It's just going to be invisible the whole entire time. And then we're going to put space 1, space true. This is so we don't, yeah, tur. Yep, tur. 1 space true. This will make it so, this is so we don't have to see those particle effects going off over and over again, because then it's going to look stupid. If you see the particle effects coming out of your chair, you don't want to see that. And then we're going to back out, and our horse should be invisible. Nope, we are not done yet. Go back in your command block, and then set the block type to a repeat block. And then go down to your redstone and make sure the always active slot is on. And now your horse should be invisible. And there you guys have it. So now when we sit down on our horse, boop, we are now sitting down on our chair. And I like this. I think this is really cool. I can't wait to make like a command block house with all this stuff in it. So now it's time to clean up the area. Now, some of you might say something to me here, but trust me, do it this way. You have to do it this way for it to stay straight. Now, some of you will just say, oh, you could fill from this block to this block with grass by, just type D-pad fill, put in the coordinates, and put in grass. Do not do that. I tried doing it, and it pushed the boat. It moved the boat, and then I was sitting over here on the corner of my seat. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I know doing it the old-fashioned way kind of, you want everything to be faster. But we're going to place blocks right up above the seating because our horse is going to be in the way. Our horse is not going to let us place blocks here. See? The horse won't let us place blocks here. It's going to place blocks right around the areas where we need to push the blocks into. And then we're going to go ahead and take out some pistons and some sort of power source. So I'm going to take a piston and a redstone block right here. And then I'm just going to face my piston downwards into the grass block. So down, down, over here as well. Face it downwards into the grass block. Come on. No, come on. Downwards, please. For the love, for me. Downward. There we go. Face it down, and face it down. There we go. So now what we have to do is just send power to these pistons. So I'll just place a redstone block here, here, and here, and then break them. And then place more blocks. There we go. Just place it right around it. And then place them in. Like I said, do not do the fill command, because if you do the fill command, it will push the boat. And you don't want your boat to get pushed. You want it to stay in that position. Let's go ahead and break these blocks. Go. There we go. And there you guys have it. It's that easy. And we now are sitting down. So now it's time to decorate the chair, because your horse's hitbox is obviously going to be in the way. Now, this is where your piston's going to come into place. Now, if you're using item frames or a sign, you don't have to use the piston. All you have to do is come to the backhand side of your chair and then look at the top corner. See, I can see the hitbox of the chair and just place it in. There we go. Place it in. So if I want a sign on my chair here and right here, there we go. Now I have some arms for my chair. And now I don't think you should be able to see your sign hitbox. Let me see. Yeah, I hit the horse. So to break the sign now, all you have to do, just place a piston in, boop, and that'll break your sign off. In case you don't want the sign and you don't think it looks good, just use a piston to break your signs off. Like I said, the horse's hitbox is going to get in the way of things. But same thing if you want an item frame, just place your item frame in like that. And then also now, if you want a trap door instead, or if you want to make it into a couch, all you have to do is just place it one away from it. So if I want to make mine into a couch, let's say, I'm just going to place it one away, place in my piston, and send power to my piston. Same thing on this side, place in my piston, and then go ahead and send power to it, and that will turn it into a couch. And then same thing goes with your wooden trap doors. If you take out a wooden trap door, just make sure you face it inwards towards the chair itself. So where's my wooden trap doors? There they are. Face it inwards towards it, 1 block away. Same thing on this side. Face it inwards towards it, 1 block away. Place in your pistons, and then go ahead and quickly send power to your pistons. Close them, and there you guys have it. So there you guys have it. That's how you build a working chair inside of Minecraft. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos in the future. All right, guys. Peace.